Hey there, and welcome to the first episode of 5-Minute MuckBusters, a new series where we will explore how wellness writing can help you make it through the thick sludge of life. Yes, you. Wellness writing isn't just for professional authors or diary keepers. It's for everyone, even if you hated high school English, or even if you didn't go to high school at all. Like pretty much everyone else, my world was turned sideways when the coronavirus began to sweep its way around the globe, especially when it first popped up on American soil in Kirkland, Washington, where I was living of all places. I'd been planning to launch my new book, but just as the death toll started to rise, I started to panic. About the virus, not about the book. And then everyone else did too. My book tour was canceled and bookstores closed, and it basically wasn't a very good time to try to sell anything other than toilet paper. But here's the thing, my book is all about handling stress and life's other complications through writing. So what better time to spread the word about the healing benefit of writing than when people are sheltering at home? That's how this free series was conceived, and it wasn't just something I pulled out of the air. It was based on the 10 or so years I spent teaching wellness writing workshops to cancer patients, women in domestic violence shelters, and others seeking healing and inner peace. I'm sitting outside in a park right now, trying to get my vitamin D and keeping myself 6 feet away from everyone else. So pardon the background noise. It's just other folks trying to have a good time in a difficult time. So here's a little story. Years ago, I got stuck in the muck, for real, along the banks of the Rio Grande. Long story short, the more I tried to pull myself out, the more impossible it became. My hiking boots filled with what seemed like concrete, and I was pretty sure I was going to drown in quicksand. Obviously, I survived, but it was quite an ordeal, and I later came to see that life is a lot like that muck. You're going along perfectly fine on a cloudless day, and then wham, something grabs onto you, knocking you off kilter. You get stressed out. Your self-esteem plummets, or at least mine does. Maybe you even have physical reactions. No matter how it manifests itself, this muck impacts your outlook, interferes with your plans, and infects your relationships. Sometimes it can completely fuck you up. Pardon my language. It's happened to me time and again, from abuse to addiction, infertility to infidelity, disease to death. I've slogged through a lot of muck, and sometimes I've nearly drowned, literally and figuratively, and I know you have too. Legendary author Ursula K. Le Guin said suffering offers something that comfort and happiness don't, if you can get through it. Adventurer Maria Coffey said, the hardest challenges are the ones that reveal our true identities, shine a light on our true potential, and open us up to the infinite beauty of the universe. But the big question is, how do we get through the pain to arrive at truth and beauty? One constant for me over the years has been writing. While I was earning my Master of Fine Arts degree, I was also studying the theory behind writing therapy, and I went on to offer my wellness writing workshops for the next 10 years or so. Each and every workshop I facilitated solidified my conviction and proved the theories I'd been studying. I witnessed the power of introspection and reflection, and the impact that even a tiny shift in perspective can make. I came to see the healing potential of expressing oneself and the growth that comes from owning one's own vulnerabilities. And funny thing, my intention had been to help the people in the workshops, but in fact, they helped me. They helped me learn and grow, to work even harder on my personal well-being, to recognize my strengths, to face my flaws, of which there are many, and ultimately to write my book, Writing Through the Muck, Finding Self and Story for Personal Growth, Healing, and Transcendence. Let's stop here for today. Your assignment from this episode, oh yeah, didn't I tell you? Every one of these episodes is going to have a homework assignment for you. Sorry. So today's assignment is to think about a time you felt as though you were drowning in muck. Maybe a relationship was crumbling, or a job wasn't going well. Maybe you were deep in debt and didn't know how to climb out, or one of your kids was suffering and you couldn't fix things for them. Whatever you come up with will serve for now as your metaphor for muck. For some of you, the COVID-19 pandemic might be the perfect, awful metaphor. Write it down, name your muck. Doesn't matter if you use 2 words or 2,000 words, your choice. And that's it for now. Thanks again for tuning in. Next time we'll be talking about what wellness writing is. Until then, be well and keep on writing. For more about wellness writing, check out my book. You can special order it in print through your favorite indie bookstore, or order it online in print or Kindle version from you know who.